AFK farmers are not happy because it is going away. That is correct. And welcome to my channel. This is GZ. So, just couple hours ago, last night, Go Signal, who is the community manager of Diablo Immortal, actually posted inside the forum regarding the AFK farming, and it seems like it is going away really soon. Now, a lot of players are actually not happy, and some are actually happy. So, you see, the community is actually divided into two. I am one of those players who has never done AFK farming because I don't see any point in that. But for the other side, who doesn't have a lot of time to play but want to keep up with the server and the loot, they find it quite a good way to keep up with their progression. And yeah, everyone has their different priorities and things to do, and not everyone gets to play like 2-3 hours a day. So this is one way a lot of players actually try to farm, by leaving their character AFK in a party of 4, just killing monsters being AFK. But anyways, what the post said from the ghost signal is something like this. Hey everybody, I know this is overdue, but it's time we address AFK farming. AFK farming by itself is technically not a violation of our TOS, but historically have discouraged it through the use of effects that would do damage to your character if you were AFK farming for a certain period of time. So yeah, there was a mechanic here before, but it was being removed. Then further, he said, several months ago, due to some performance issues, these damaging effects were removed from the game. These effects are going to be making a comeback soon, and while it's still not against TOS, we will be actively working on to discourage AFK farming through these damage effects once again. A timeline hasn't been locked down for sure, but we will be sure to let you know in our patch notes when we expect this to start again. I know that opinion on AFK farming vary across community, but we believe that this behavior is ultimately not conducive to the overall health of the game or the community, and unbalances the game for those players that are actively playing the game. So we will continue to combat this behavior. We are exploring options for the future that would allow all players to have access to some sort of farming assistance, but with this reasonable limits accessibility to all players, not just those that are in the know. PS, as quick reminder, to use of automation, scripting, bots, macro, etc., even on approved devices is strictly forbidden by our TOS and can result in your account being suspended. And there goes the overall post. So do let me know what are your thoughts on which side you guys are going to be. And honestly, this was actually a bigger issue with players actually submitting complaints against players inside game for cheating. And yeah, some players I think even got suspended or banned when they got massive report, but there was no mention of that being actually getting fixed once things are going to settle down. And since they have not given any date when it's going to come, we can only wonder that they also want to introduce this assistance system alongside with that, so players will still have some other ways of farming other than just AFK farming. So there might be some assistant farming mechanic that will be being introduced inside the game once these auto kill effects are going to come back. But do let me know, are you guys happy or are you guys sad, and were you farming AFK, and if Yes, for how long, for how many hours? Because I know that there were a couple of players who were doing it for 8 hours or 12 and more, something like that. But do let me know what are your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye, guys.